going to just play a little within herself this morning. Certainly a potentially long, tough 5 days. Five likely to have some lesser ranked players in the early rounds, not the case here.
Arena, the conditions would be slower, but because it's so warm at the moment, it's slow, but it's not maybe as slow as you would expect. In some of the more recent results, she's played so well. As you highlighted, winning a big event in Korea quite recently. Great attack maneuver your opponent. Stretch them, twist them, turn them.
Of fans.
In Kumamoto Masters and China Masters, she definitely wasn't at her best, but she wasn't a million miles off, and she still played to a good level. And I think here, even when she's at 90%, she's still such a good player. I mean, we've seen how incredible she is at 100%.
Only, what, 7 months away, something like that now. It's going to drift wide. Snaps a run of 5 straight points for An Se-young. There's another.
Stakes are creeping in and the lead's then growing. It makes the challenge even tougher.
Misjudgment there. That's
in the world to try and qualify for Olympics is the second player from South Korea, and by getting these points, by just qualifying, the points are pretty big, which gives her that opportunity. It's much easier to say that than do that, because, you know, she still wants to compete and she can, but she puts too much pressure.
Show, didn't it? Kind of almost from mid-court when she hit that. It's not a player you can take liberties against. Suddenly right back in this. the world number 13.
If you think it felt like a second ago, it was 14-7, right back to 14-13. A few points, 1 or 2 cheap mistakes from Anse Young, and all of a sudden, Kim now looking very, very good.
That was a chance.
Wow. It's a great shot there.
Would be one against the head after trailing 14-7. And Gregoria Tunjung are the other 2 women in Group A, so there's absolutely no gimmies there. Well,
just going back to your point about, yeah, the rest of the group, it is a tough group, and this is the amazing thing about this tournament. It gives the fans the chance to see all the best players in the world basically play each other, which is so unique for badminton.
First group game, it just takes a little bit of the heat off. And obviously if you win your first 2, depending on results elsewhere, you can sometimes get...
You're back in 2021 when Anse Young actually won the tournament. In her group, she did lose a match to Yamaguchi. But they managed to go through and then ended up winning the whole thing. Incredible. After that, from being 14-7 up, which is such a big turnaround, that is going to play a little bit in your head in the second game. Sorry, pair played the higher ranked. The lower ranked pair would win, just because they know each other's games. brilliant. That is not really taking the game on. Maybe only want to play 15 to 20 tournaments, but it appears for her she can handle this large amount of tournaments in a season.
That is a really punishing schedule, those there. Playing every 2 weeks. She's missed that one.
Very good players, but she hasn't taken one of the top 6 yet.
5 points in a row for the world number 1. Well done. So she... Terrific rally again.
Predicting what our opponent's going to do by taking charge, taking control, being more aggressive. Now, does this partly come down to 2 things for me? One, they train together, so she knows her game so well. And again, she's...
Well recovered again, and Se-Young very...
Fantastic shot. Do you think An Se-Young slightly hitting against the drift, and some of her lifts have been short?
No.
Doing enough to take control and charge of the rally.
Good leave in November of 2019. Well, we're going to have a better chance now to get one over on the world number 1.
Thinking the shot was in.
Well, clearly from Hawkeye, she wouldn't have thought that. Instinct, it was like a kind of psychological thing.
Play.
21-18 and 17-12 down.
Missed that one as well. Frustrated with herself. She's clearly hampered by that knee. Not able to perform at her best. And in this tournament, great rally this.
Wow.
And she's 2 points away. She can do anything from this position.
also intensify us, just because for Kim this would be such a big upset and a big victory.
And the women's #1 is beaten on the opening day.